Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
About the Myles Garrett trade, I know I'm probably going to get some backlash. I say give the man what he wants. If that man wants to be traded, go to a contender, by all means, send him to the NFC. I don't care because we want volunteers, not hostages. And if he does not voluntarily want to be here, why are we trying to force a relationship just because we like him? That doesn't mean anything. I should say we should trade him for 2 firsts, a third, and a sixth. And next offseason, Paul DePodesta's fired. Andrew, if he doesn't hit on this draft, he's fired. But they more than likely will keep Ketchum. So I think that we just need to fix a lot of things.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Normally, I agree with the we don't want hostages. We want volunteers. Might disagree there, just relative to not the player, but the hit that you would take in the salary cap if you trade him before June 15th. Let's welcome in Jeff Risdon, managing editor of DraftWire.com. We'll get to the DePodesta and Andrew Berry thing relative to this draft in a minute. I'm not against trading Myles Garrett necessarily. I am against taking a $36 million dead cap hit. Normally, I'm with the caller, and I don't want hostages. I might want a hostage for a couple of years here.
It's hard just because we've gotten to know Myles so well over the years. It's hard to see him acting like a hostage in that sort of situation either. I can't fathom him not giving his all or being a poisonous personality within the locker room. That's just not his character, and I wonder if that's going to play into it or not. But the cap hit is something else. I understand the need to rebuild, and if the financial aspects were fine, move him, like no question about it. But you're taking a massive hit there, and that sets back any progress that you want to make, whether it's signing free agents, retaining your own guys. Not that there's a lot that need to get done that way, but it is what it is, and it's going to be very difficult to find somebody who will trade him, and maybe make it more amenable to the Browns for if you're giving up that much in capital to get him, you're going to want him to be happy. And I don't know. There's a whole lot to unpack with the Myles Garrett situation. It's very frustrating because I think the caller's right. You do want to get whatever you can for him, and you do want him to be playing here, but he's the best defensive player in the league. Obviously, people are going to give that up for him, but then what do you do to replace him? And how much of that capital that you are getting goes to replacing him directly?
Yep.
That's the other thing that I think gets lost a little bit. You got to fill the hole of Myles Garrett. Now, there isn't another Myles Garrett in this draft. He doesn't come along very often. So where are you going to fill all that as well? And you have to reshape your team. It's a tough quandary to be in right now.
Yep, and again, I get it, and you're absolutely right. Myles Garrett has been nothing but professional in his time with the Browns, and it's not that I don't want him to go, but I don't want to cripple the franchise in order to make him happy.